What's going on, all my pirates and kingpins? This is James from This Old Man Plays, bringing you another video. Today we're going to talk about how to efficiently farm the pest lockers from the prince. In the background, I'm doing a build, but it's not really something you should pay attention to just because you have probably your own build for this. I basically just put all my favorite weapons and some of the new weapons out, just so I can use it as a demonstration. But you can use whatever weapon you want. The only thing that's going to make this effective and efficient is the spot you go ahead and do this at, and also the furniture. Okay. I have the Man's Mag 3 on the back, so you guys can check out why I have that later on. It's just for me to test. Usually I use this build when I'm farming with a bunch of my friends. That being said, I want to give a shout out to Pat, Cam, David, Jonathan, and Randy. You guys are awesome. That's my crew that I hang out with. We're like 6 men strong every day. We do lots of farming, grinding, and just overall PvPing. And we've been playing this game ever since launch. So yeah, if you guys want to join us, drop me a comment in the bottom, and then we'll invite you to our group. Okay, so that being said, the furniture is the most important part, is only because you only need one piece of furniture to do this, which is the pest weak point spot that you get from the season pass. As far as ship goes, you can use whatever you want. Like I said, this is just an effective farm. Okay, a lot of people that's farming the prince right now have the same problem. They're farming the prince, and I did the same thing too. You put the heads on your inventory, and then you go ahead and you just go fight and fight and fight until the prince comes out. The problem of that is that when you start fighting, they never stop coming. So it's very hard for you to disengage from the fight. So here's a little bit of a way to go over that. There's 2 spots you can land safely, like 2 dens. One is St. Anne, and the other one is all the way up on the northeastern corner. Okay, that's the one I'm showing you right now. That is Telak Panjara. So you can go, if you go to either one of these, as soon as you go inside the safe zone, you immediately seize combat with everybody. Right, so we're going to take advantage of that situation. So all we're going to do is we're going to put our heads on. We're going to sail out just regular water. I'm going to show you something that you should not do in a second here. So yeah, they're just going to come out. You're just going to wait for them to spawn because you have the heads, so they will spawn pretty frequently. As you can see on the top right corner of my screen, there's a little flashing symbol with a green tag on it, and it has 1. That's 1 to level 1 from the people from the pest. You need to get all 4 before the prince spawns, and then you get things off him. Now, you can get the chest from the pest run, but you will not get the map. So that's the only 2 difference between that, and the prince is just so much easier for him if you want to farm cosmetic and all that stuff. So there you see, I just fired at him, and the splash damage hit around the area of the actual save zone. It will automatically shoot you down, and it will one-shot you in most cases. So be very careful when you're doing this. So I'm letting you guys know that's what happened. If you let the splash damage do that to you, you will die. Okay, but if you die, it's okay. You spawn right back here, and then you just go out, pick up your stuff, and you're back at it again. The only thing is that you will have to go ahead and gain that negative reputation with the pest people all over again. So if you're farming in the group and you're just outside of this area, get a little bit far away. That's what I'm doing right now. Get a little bit far away from the save zone, and you can just start your farm right there and then. As you can see, I'm sailing away, and that should be far enough. People is going to come after me now, and yeah. So when you're doing this farm, make sure you have that piece of furniture on. Okay, because if you don't have it on, you're not going to see their weak points, and then it's going to take a lot longer for this fight or for the farm to go. So if you see them, if you have this thing on, you have the furniture on, then you will get to see the weak points like I'm doing. So I'm just consistently hitting them, You don't have to go for their weak points, but the weak point is the best way to take these guys down. So at this point, all you gotta do is just keep hitting him, and chip his health down as much as you can. I do want to mention that although this is a very effective way to farm the chest, it is going to be pretty slow as you are doing it by yourself. If you are having issue finding a party to do things with, feel free to drop a comment below with your Ubisoft login information, and I'll add you to our group. If you need anything or farm anything, beat any bosses or any builds, I will come up with new videos every week or every other day to help you guys out. But yeah, if you guys need a group, just drop me a line and then I'll get back to you, and then I'll invite you to our farm group. So right now I'm just doing as much damage as I can, and there's another ship that just aggroed me, so there's 2 ships now coming instead of the original one. This is why I said it's a little bit harder for you to, you know, do this on your own. Because once they get like 4 or 5 on you, or 3 or 4 on you, then it's a little bit difficult. And here it is. I'm about to finish him off. And he's good. So now I have 3 aggroed on me, and then for me to like disengage would be pretty hard at this point because they're gonna follow you everywhere unless you slow them down with your weapons and just kill them in general. But like I said, this is gonna take a bit. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to disengage from combat to show you guys it actually works, so you guys have a better understanding where to farm if you are gonna try to kill this guy over and over again. And as you can see, my Monk 3 is about to do a huge critical damage. Boom! Look at that. For some reason, I keep testing it out. It's supposed to be really good against, like, if you do sieges and whatnot, it's supposed to be really good against buildings, forts and whatnot. But for some reason, those things hit like a truck when you're fighting the Peste guys. So that's what I put it. I tested it multiple times, and yeah. But they're very, very slow, so it's hard to aim. So I want to warn that ahead of time. And this is me going into the save zone, and now I'm disengaging from the fight. That's it. It's pretty much the entire thing you have to do, and just rinse and repeat with your friends or by yourself or whatever. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will post more videos soon about builds, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.